Hello everyone. Welcome back. This is Wayne May with Treasure Earth Metal Detecting. Appreciate you joining me. So I'm back down in the park. After the last time I was down here, it did snow. It did get a little cool, but it's been a nice few days. As you can probably see behind, the sun's out, and there's no wind down in the valley here. But I'm going to check on the hill. That slope that I talked about last time, that I detected last time, is now once again without snow, thanks to the southward facing, right to the sun there. So let me grab my stuff and see what we can find today. Yeah, let's get hunting. Well, again in the park, you can see we're going to do a little bit of cleanup today. Just took a first few steps and look what I found here. So we'll get this out of the park. As you can see, I've got the, I refer to as the 8-inch coil, but it's actually the 9. Just on the cusp, you can hear a few signals just in here, but just on the cusp of the edge of the hill here, and then of course the snow line. This is actually another road that went down, sort of going the opposite direction from where I was last time. All right, so I found a signal here. You can see the sun's directly right behind me here, casting that cool shadow. But there's kind of a, it's an iron, but it's got just a little bit of noise coming off it. So we're gonna check what this one is. Brought the pick today instead of a shovel, and today I've got the Garrett pinpointer here. My XP one is charging currently, so I've got my backup here. Let's see if I can track this down. So there's a lot of barbed wire on this hill. Oh, it seems to target it right in there. Let's see if we can find that. It's this thing here, whatever that is. Yeah, that's definitely it. Let me clean that up and see what we got. So just cleaning this up in the snow a little bit here. It looks to me like a little, maybe a penknife. Cool. So a surface iron signal, just looks like wire. Oh, it's actually a nail if you look at it there. Another thing to get out of the park though. Another iron signal in here. Not far as you can hear. Another big piece of wire. So, you know, I'm walking down this road here, just a little ways. I've got a nice signal. It's quite large, makes me believe that it's probably a pop can or beer can of some kind. Let's just see. Snow is a little bit deep here, but you can just hear that sound. The detector's pretty much just telling me that that it's a can. I'm going to dig this out anyways and see what it is. Well, it wasn't actually a pop can. Looks like a Jiffy Pop actually is what that is. Of course, this is aluminum, so it gives that nice signal. Once again, some park cleanup. So swinging this detector around through here, found a iron signal in here. As you can see, that's why I put the small coil on to get inside of these things. But it's given me a nice large iron signal. Last year I found a cool axe head in here, so I like to when they're strong like this, let's see what this one could be. I'll need my pick for this one just to get through it. All right. It's still frozen in here, but like I said, things come down off the side of the hill. That sounds like iron of some kind. Maybe a hook. Actually, it's an old drill. It's a handheld drill. That's really cool. Look at that. How long has it been there, I wonder, hey? Just on this edge here, getting a pretty good signal there. It's kind of right at the crest where this hill sort of comes into this low sort of level road here. Let's see what that could be. Let's get that pinpointer down there. See if we can't see. No, it's right there. It's right in that. It's right in that little groove there. Oh, that might have been it there. Oh yeah. It's hard to see that here. Let's get it in the sunlight if we can. Looks like a quarter. Yeah, old quarter. So another signal here. Iron, of course. And through that you can maybe hear a non-ferrous signal in there as the reactivity's trying to balance these signals out. I'm going to check this one on the surface here and just see. It could be anything. Likely back to the nails and everything else, but just a little nail. You got to remember that this was a working ranch, and it had been for 150 years, like most parks inside and outside of the city. So you're going to find this sort of construction stuff. There was another signal somewhere over here. We'll see if we can see what that one is. Oh, that one's actually a little more modern. It's a screw. Just underneath this piece of wood here, this stick, it's frozen into the ground, as you can see, but the detector was picking up something. I'm going to dig this out. It seemed like a decent signal, and we'll see. Okay, so that last one I dug out there, it was a bottle cap. It was a pretty good signal, actually, so I had to actually dig that one. I'm going to call it there today. I sort of scanned the edge of the hill where it gets the most sun. It's still quite frozen under there, and where it's not, it's actually quite muddy. But some good finds today, really good finds. That little pocket knife, I'll clean that up, see if it can be saved. That drill, that hand drill, my dad had one just like it when I was a kid. So that was really cool find for sure. And a lot of wire and a lot of cleanup again. So the sun needs to get on this hill for a couple more days. Let's hope it does that and stays warm. Then it's a little easier to walk on. So nothing in the snow as far as surface finds today. But yeah, a lot of fun as usual coming out here to the park. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care till then.